before I show you what's next down there, you might have a question. Hey, what are you going to do with the rest of these stairs? What are you going to do now? How are you going to finish this? Are you just going to paint these and call it good and have it just like the other? No, I'm not. I'm gonna prime these with that same primer stuff or something like that I used over here, and I have to caulk all of these joints, all the joints, even where the stucco is this time. Up here, across, underneath, up here, all of this. These are all suspect for that to leak. Same thing over here. I'm going to caulk all that stuff. Look at all of these. It almost looks like each one sagged, but I don't know what the deal is, why it's got that. Everything's tight underneath here. Maybe when they painted this, they went up on here a little bit or something, or these could have shrunk, but shrinking that far, I don't know. So I'll have to clean up the stucco around there. See how the stucco's out too far? I'm going to chip that off and clean that up, make it look nice and pretty. See that? Chop that down, chop that off. I'll cut off any bits of caulking that have failed, that's loose, so that I can put a new bead on there. Because this, see this here? I can clean all that. Look at that. I'm not gonna do this right now, but you see I can do that and clean this stuff. This is just my crummy screwdriver. Look, I've used this so much. I just use this as a beading tool now. And I've got other screwdrivers that I carry too. And I'll clean all that. This stuff is paint. It's paint that's lifted through here. See all that? I'm gonna go ahead and fix all that. There's a high knot. I'll chisel that down. I'll fill up all these voids. I'm gonna do lots of things on these stairs. So I'm not done with this because I want these stairs to look brand new by the time I get done. And if you know me, I can do it. And I'll show you along the way. That's going to be some different videos. But yeah, doesn't this look good? It's all going to tie in. It's all going to look nice and primo. Now, am I all done with these stairs now? I've done a lot of work down here, haven't I? Am I done? No, I'm not. I still have to put construction adhesive on all this stuff. I still have to run my 2x8 across here. I'm going to run another one, and I just happen to have one extra piece, and I had planned for that. And I'm going to nail that on there. And then, do you remember, I'm going to put an angled piece. And I don't know if you caught what I was going to do, and I was trying to explain it to you before on a previous video. And if you saw that, bear that in mind. And if not, what I'm going to do is I want to strengthen up this corner, because this is a joke. When they installed that, they put that little 2x6 on there thinking that it was going to hold up the stringers, thinking it was going to hold up a 2x6 little piece of redwood that went across here. Heaven forbid. You know, they do have the 4x12s attached to the stucco, okay, which I'll give them credit. They did that, and that's helping, because behind the stucco there's more OSB plywood like this, 5/8. That's pretty stout stuff. So they put the screws, these screws through into that, and that's holding up that. But I want to do a little bit better, because some of this weight is transferred onto the stringer, this stringer here, and the middle stringer. Not so much this stringer over here, because it's over here and that's all attached over there, and so forth. Okay, but how can I strengthen that up? Well, I'm going to put a 45-degree angled piece, and the weight, I'm going to notch it, and it's going to fit in there. It's going to set right here. Then I can nail it or screw it on the side here, because there's a 2x6 right there behind the OSB plywood. And then it's going to come up, and it's going to come up underneath this. Okay, and I'm not going to cut it right this minute. But I'm just showing you what I've got in store for that, because that's going to transfer. That's going to transfer some of this weight right here on down this angle to the concrete stem wall. Okay, this is a concrete wall. Here's the stem wall here for the wall. Okay, it's going to set right there. The weight is going to bear there. Once I screw it onto here, the weight is going to be transferred onto that as well, the 2x6 underneath there. And then there's also a bottom plate on there. I can try to attach to that too. And see, I'm gonna have like a 2x6, and it's gonna go up like this. Kaboom. Like that. And some of this weight will be transferred onto this 2x6 on down to the wall over here. And I'm just going to do that just for kicks. I don't really think anything is going to fall right here or anything like that. But the see, the other thing I'm going to do too is where this band is going to go for the floor, it's going to come across here on this stucco, and it's like, how am I going to really support that? Well, they had a piece of redwood here that went up, and then that angled down. I'll probably have to use probably going to use a 2x6 Douglas fir on that, and then some of the weight is going to be transferred from here off of this block, and then I'll probably cut a little block between that and this, so that some of this weight here is going to be transferred onto this, because there's going to be a lot of weight on this tile floor. Okay, and this is a small block, and see, with this block, I'm not gonna go to here. I'm gonna see where the last 2x6 goes across here, and I think it's about right here. So then this block I'll cut from here, and it will go all the way over to this other block. Actually this one, I'll do this one first. Boom, kaboom, make it tight. Then I have an actual piece of wood here. Then this block will fit up against that wood. I'll put a bracket, one of my brackets there. This block is going to go from there beyond this point over to the 2x6 floor joist. You follow me? And that way the block will be longer. I won't have to try to attach anything to the stucco like they tried to do. Okay, I'll put some liquid nail there, probably spooge it on there, and screw it to this one and this one. I might put one or two long screws in there into the stucco, but I'm not going to just cut one little willy-nilly block and transfer all the weight onto the stucco wall. I'm just not going to do that. So that block will be out here further. It'll keep it from splitting, and then this little block, see, this piece will go across all the way over. Then this block here will just be attached to the wood ledger here, and this block's going across, so then it will attach onto this block. I don't even have to put any nails in here. They try to put nails in here. Really, these nails aren't even hitting anything, because the stud is, you got this is 1/2 inch, 5/8 of stucco. Then you've got the OSB, which is another 1/2 inch. Then you've got the stud beyond that. You really think these two nails were doing anything? If anything, that was weakening up the stucco, and and causing it to leak and stuff. So I'm not even going to put any nails into this. This block is going to be fine. And I'll put a little bit of liquid nail in there. You see how my thought process is? And so I'm gonna get this really, really good. So that's another reason why I want to put this angle piece in here, because that's going to help hold up the stringer. It's going to help hold up all of these stair treads if one of these clips over here were to fail. Okay, and it's going to help hold up this here across. It's also going to help hold up the floor. So it's going to be doing lots of things. You know, if I didn't do it, this would probably hold it, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm just going to do above and beyond, just like I did with these blocks. I did these blocks above and beyond. I didn't really need to do this block. I could have left it. I could have not put the screws in the risers, because I could have made the assumption, okay, I've got a clip up here, I've got this clip up here, and that's holding the riser, stair riser, which it is. But I went the extra mile. I put this up in here, put the clips in, put the screws in, cut this, put the liquid nail on here, and then I've got a screw from there coming into there. I'm almost overkilling it, but I'm kind of doing that for your benefit too, in case you come across something like this. How can you fix things? This is the type of way to fix things and make it better than it was before. Oh, that cracks me up. This is your classroom. You know, I couldn't have asked for anything more better than teaching you in a classroom setting and being able to do this whole project right here at my own place and teaching you along the way. This is my classroom for you.